patience. Patience is a skill we must master. Patience is one of the most valuable skills a human being must master. And I'm working hard to master it, and I feel I'm getting there.
A real loser is somebody that's so afraid of not winning, they don't even try.
When it feels scary to jump, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life.
If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it.
The most important thing in the world is what you believe about yourself.
People give up right before they about to get whatever they need to get. Like, damn, you right there, you right on the door, and it's always the toughest when you're like right there.
In this lifetime, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody except yourself.
Whatever you want to do, believe it, believe it, believe it, even if you don't believe.
But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams.
So if you want to change your future, you gotta change your thoughts now.
Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Bravery is feeling fear and moving forward anyway.
Whatever you want to do, believe it, believe it, believe it, even if you don't believe.
People's opinion of you is none of your business.
Don't be your own worst enemy.
It's always you versus you.
Dreams without goals are just dreams.
You don't learn from winning, you learn from losing.
If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you're fucked.
The time is now for people to believe in themselves.
Stop comparing yourself to other people.
When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person that walked into it. That's what the storm is all about.
Where you are now is just a reflection of your past thoughts, your past thinking. So if you want to change your future, you gotta change your thoughts now and then put them into action ultimately.
Stop expecting things from certain people, and it will limit your disappointments. Because the only people that hurt you is the motherfuckers that you care about.
The first thing I would say is, well, you should be afraid of taking risks and pursuing something meaningful. But you should be more afraid of staying where you are if it's making you miserable.
You're always afraid to take the first step because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. You can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something.
If you're gonna do something, fucking do it. Go for it. Learn it inside and fucking out.
You don't learn from winning, you learn from losing, and making bad decisions and mistakes is a part of life.
No matter what happens to you, it ain't over. It ain't over. Ain't no such a thing as over.
Always keep going. Always. No matter what happens, the storm eventually ends. And when the storm does end, you want to make sure that you're ready.
So never give up. Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish.
The best way to prove your value is to work, is to learn, is to absorb, to be a sponge. But you always want to outwork your potential. You know, as hard as you believe you can work harder than that.
If you want to be happier, you need to use something that I call the surfer's mentality. See, because there's something a surfer understands better about life than most other people. See, a surfer wants to get up on the wave, but they don't make the mistake of believing that once they're up, that they're going to stay there forever. When they get up there, they enjoy it and they ride it as far as they can, but at every moment, they realize that that wave is going to crash and that they're going to fall. And maybe another wave is going to crash on top of them, but they don't let that get them down, because a surfer understands that there's always more waves coming, and that is the experience of surfing. trying to get up on the wave, waiting to get up on the next wave, getting ready and being prepared for the waves that crash over you. And if you can enjoy the entire experience of being alive, the moments that are challenging as much as the highs, and understand that they are two parts of the same experience, then, my friend, you will have won the game.
I have spent my whole life scared, frightened of things that could happen, might not happen. 50 years I spent like that, finding myself awake at 3 a.m. But you know what? Ever since my diagnosis, I sleep just fine. I came to realize it's that fear, that's the real enemy. So, get out in the real world, and you kick that bastard as hard as you can, right in the teeth.